Educational Information and Communication Technology presents Educational Satellite Television Programs.
Hello, teacher. Hello, students. Welcome to today's lesson on aquatic biomes. In our last lesson, we learned about freshwater biomes. We discussed the characteristics of ponds, lakes, rivers, streams, and wetlands. Today, we will continue our study on aquatic biomes by focusing on the marine biome. We will discuss oceans, coral reefs, and estuaries. Are you ready to begin? Marine regions cover over half of the Earth's surface. The algae found in these regions supply most of the world's oxygen supply, and they take in a large amount of atmospheric carbon dioxide. Also, the evaporation of the seawater provides rainwater for the land. The marine biome includes oceans, coral reefs, and estuaries. We will look at the characteristics of each environment. Oceans are vast bodies of water, and they form the largest of all the ecosystems. Like ponds and lakes, ocean regions are separated into zones: intertidal, pelagic, benthic, and abyssal. Each zone has a great diversity of species. The intertidal zone is the region where the ocean meets the land. At times, this area is submerged underwater. Other times, it is exposed as waves and tides come in and out. Because of the movement of the water over the intertidal zone, the communities are constantly changing. On rocky coasts, the zone is layered vertically. There are only a few species of algae and mollusks in areas where the highest tide is able to reach. The areas that are typically submerged during high tide have a greater diversity of algae and small animals, such as snails, crabs, starfish, and small fish. The bottom of the intertidal zone is only exposed during periods of low tide. Animals such as invertebrates and fishes, and plants such as seaweed, can be found in the bottom area of the intertidal. The intertidal zone on sandier shores is not layered like in the rocky areas. Waves keep mud and sand moving, so very few algae and plants can establish themselves. Some species that can be found in this area include worms, clams, predatory crustaceans, crabs, and shorebirds. The pelagic zone is the water that is furthest from the land. It is also referred to as the open ocean. This zone is typically cold, although it is difficult to give a general temperature range because of the thermal layering of the water and a constant mixing of warm and cold ocean currents. The flora in the pelagic zone includes surface seaweeds and plankton. The fauna include many different species of fish and some mammals, such as whales or dolphins. Many organisms in this area feed on plankton. The benthic zone is the area below the pelagic zone. However, it does not include the deepest part of the ocean. The bottom of this zone consists of sand, silt, and dead organisms. Temperatures decrease as the depth increases, since light cannot penetrate through the deep water. Seaweed is the primary flora, while there are many types of organisms, which include bacteria, fungi, spores, worms, and fishes. The deepest ocean is called the abyssal zone. In this region, the water is very cold, highly pressurized, high in oxygen content, but low in nutritional content. The abyssal zone supports many species of invertebrates and fishes. Mid-ocean ridges and hydrothermal vents are found in the abyssal zones along the ocean floors. Chemosynthetic bacteria thrive near these vents because of the large amounts of hydrogen sulfide and other minerals that are emitted. These bacteria form the foundation of the food web as they are eaten by invertebrates and fishes. Students, let us do an activity. Name the 4 zones of the ocean and describe the location of each.
Students, let's get ready. Begin.